So we got Russ Whittle versus Barry Peddle. It's A Division Advanced Division 8-ball singles. Nobody won the blind ball last night, Dennis. It's going to be coming up fairly quick on our stream table. Ben versus Eric. As soon as Eric decides to get out of bed. Yeah, I told Ben he should put him on the clock. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, it was nice shot by Russ. What a nice kick. We changed it out this morning, Gail. Just in the last 45 minutes. Paul, for the team events, you do have to play in a CCS or ACS league. For the singles events, 8 to 9 ball, you do not. You can pay the $50 sanction fee and your entry, and play in the singles if you don't play in the leagues. Teams you do. So we do have, I think, the farthest traveling team. We do have a team here from Oklahoma. They were here last year again. I played a husband and wife from Oklahoma last night in Scotch doubles. Said welcome to Canadian Pool as we beat them 3-0. Oh, 8-ball on the box is Russ's specialty. He's one of the toughest guys in Canada to play on the bar box. If you can push through the 11 without disturbing the 10 ball, or sorry, that could be the 13 there. Eyes aren't working this morning. He came back just about a half ball farther than he wanted to there. Stop it and play that to the top right. Quick 2-0 lead for Russ. Good morning, Becky. How you doing? Here's what the room's looking like. All the way over. I think we got 40 some odd tables in the room over here. Jeff, how you doing? Yep, he's changed to the Revo, but we now have the Predator Black. We got one here that we got from Jacoby that hits. Oh, I like it better than the Revo. Yeah, the World Juniors, we're not sure if we're getting that yet, but we're talking with Greg and Brian Elliott about doing that one as well. So we do have both ACS and VNEA Vegas. Got VNEA confirmed yesterday. So I get to spend almost the month of May in Vegas. Scratching the side, that's going to probably cost them another game with the layout of that table. Well, thanks for tuning in, Steve. You got to be sort of late afternoon over in the UK, I believe, the time change. Somewhere in the 4 or 5 o'clock range, I think, be my best guess. Well, you get that black, just think of how many more tournaments it's going to help you win. It'll pay for itself real quick. Does take a little bit of getting used to for how straight and how much spin you can put on that ball. You hit extreme 2.5 tips left siding, and that cue ball's still going straight with that spin. It's amazing. 437, nice. Or no, 237 in the afternoon. He'll take this to the bottom left, draw it off that rail. He's going to look to come to about the side pocket on the left-hand side there. Oh, stopped, so. I don't know if he draws into that 8 ball or if he can go between the 8 and the 15 and play that 8 on the right-hand side. Or don't think he can hold it, cutting it in to play that 8 on the left-hand side. I think I'd be trying to draw it into that 8 ball maybe. He's looking if he can come off, thin that in, come around that 10 ball and out and play that 8 on the same side. Yeah, we should. We're getting actually our first thumper jump breaks delivered to the hotel here this week. So we will have those. And he drew it in, so he'll have to cross bank that on the side. Or bank it to the corner. Bank side. Just got to keep that cue ball out of the way. So you got to cross it or really draw it. Hey. Cross into the side. What a shot. So we have the 9-ball championship match under the way between Ben and Eric. Calgary boy has got 1, 2, and 3. Stephen, I think, taking third. Russ with a big break, but left himself on the back rail. Looks like he'd be going low ball. Take that 6 to the top left. Morning, Eldon. And that will cost Eric the first game, I believe, on the right-hand table with ball in hand for Ben. Don't think that 3 passes the. If it'll pass, it should pass to the top right. Russ just looking at it. Ben will go back and forth. Top right. And Eric calls that good. One for Ben. Oh, Russ got himself in a little trouble there. No, maybe not. He's got that straight in the side. Another nice looking table for Ben here. Nice starter on the one. How many teams from Calgary? I think we got 5 or 6 here in total. Oh, Russ freezing himself to that 8 ball. With jet setters being Ben, Eric, Joe Spence, those guys trying to repeat from last year. They won here. Nice hit by Russ. Barry gets his real first look at the table in 3 games. I suspect Barry should be out here. It's a nice shot. It's 11 in the side is the only 2 that are tough tied up there. Didn't cause any problems, and he set himself up good. Hey, Conrad, how you doing? Oh, the miss. And he leaves Russ a shot. Watch Barry in warm-up. He ran a nice table. It's Eric with a scratch, looks like. Oh, no, it's that. Nice. Ross is tough if you give him a 1-game lead, let alone 4. Ben does, I believe. I will double check quick, though. Hot seats was... No, sorry, Eric had the hot seat. So Ben's coming from the B side. First place is $1,600. Second is $1,100. First place gets an entry here next year. Lan, good morning. I'm about 50%. Feel crappy this morning. I pulled myself out of the 8-ball singles. 15 hours yesterday in Scotch doubles killed me with no solid food in 2 weeks. But we won, which was awesome. So, but I'm not going to waste my money trying the singles. It would kill me. I need to survive the whole week here, so. Well, thanks for tuning in, Sarah. Yeah, we made some gambling money if we want to go over to the casino. He plays with the machine. The machine's out here. Russ was here last year, too. I think the only CCS event Russ doesn't play is the Maritimes. I think there's either 5 or 6 teams from Calgary out here, from what Ted was telling me. We got a ladies team. We got my team, the machine, Jet Setters. Yeah, Romeo, it's gastroparesis I've been diagnosed with. So my stomach doesn't process food properly. So, yeah, I got a big list of do's and don'ts that are harder to digest. So, I mean, they switched me last day, spent the week in the hospital. Saturday night, they'd switched me to solid food. And then Sunday morning, and then I was out. But I'm not going to push it too much here. So it's pretty much soup broth and some easily digestible, like chicken, pork. Red meat is hard, so no red meat. But I'm not going to push it being here all week. I'll transition back when I'm back in Calgary next week. But man, does that sap your energy without getting all that? So I'm on a bunch of multivitamins and some new meds, but what it feels like is my arms feel like they weigh 50, 60 pounds each. Just no energy. So I was super happy with winning last night. We weren't even gonna play till we decided Monday night late, like 11 o'clock, that we were going to enter the Scotch doubles. We were the last entry into a TBA spot. Ted convinced us to play, and we ended up winning. So up until like 4 p.m. Sunday, I didn't even think I was coming out here. So yeah, and it's again, this new diet and everything I got to follow, and it'll be good. Like I'm down 25 pounds in the last 2 weeks, and keeping it off. So in another 50 or 60 to go, and I'll be happy. So yeah, I'll be on and off here sparingly over the next couple days. I'm not going to push it, so. Big news from last week. I don't know, Grant's always good with saying we got big news, but we got good news yesterday. We now have the VNA Vegas. We got awarded to stream yesterday, we found out from Gary. So we're doing ACS Vegas, VNEA Vegas. And then there's a good chance we might end up with the World Junior Championship as well at some point. We're trying to work that out with yeah, Wayne, I'm diabetic, so that's pretty much one of the side effects that can happen. And I mean, traveling around like we did the last year, and I mean, it's pub food and bar food and everywhere. As much as you try to eat half decent, it's tough. So, but really gonna have to watch it now because that's the worst pain I've felt in my life. And I mean, I've dislocated my shoulder, fractured my tailbone, broken my hand where a bone's been sticking out of my hand, and none of it came close to the pain in my stomach that I had. Well, Glenn, the guy that does that is going to be there too at VNEA. We're both going to be streaming side by side, so that's going to drive him absolutely insane, which might have to swing our PTZ over to stream that. Oh, nice. So Ben was just saying that with the 8-ball starting as well, if Ben and Eric both win their first 2 matches, they play each other in the quarters at 6 o'clock tonight. So, Ron, it's Ryan this morning. Grant's sleeping in a little bit. He did a lot of the work by himself on the stream here yesterday, running around. While Ben and I played, Ben and I both did pretty good yesterday. Well, that's Ben's playing right now in the championship. Yes, and that VNEA, the other guy is still going to be streaming this year. They're going to have us both there. So you can watch his 4 tables or watch us. We'll be side by side. Oh, the Western VNEA. Western Canadian VNEA. That was, we streamed that. What are you talking about? That was lame. Again, those events, we play in a lot of these events too, which is a bonus. Oh, I guess a bonus for us, a negative for some of you guys that were Grant, Ben, and I are players, where some of the other guys streaming aren't players. A bit of a bonus as we might know the game a little better to add insight and commentary, but negative is we're playing a fair bit of the time and it sits with no volume or scoring. Yeah, that's the team that I'm playing on, Rod Dog and Sauce Monkeys this year out here. You overhit that a little bit. Just slow roll this in to hold it. Nice shot. Smart shot, go back and forth. Yeah, Nigel's a tournament director out there. I don't think, like I said, I didn't see that. Could be thinking a different tournament, but again, like I said, it's a plus and a minus with us being players. And I was talking to Gary Benson about that this morning. Like he was saying, he tunes in and watches us, and a big supporter of us. They're the high country promotions that supply all these tables to all these tournaments. Gary and Shannon Benson. Gary tunes in, watches, and he said the same thing. It's big bonus that we're players and we know the game a little better than some of the others, but yeah, I'm sure they will if needed. If we got the replay running, um, I didn't see. Did you got that one, Ben? Yeah, Ted, I'm sure would take a look at a replay if needed. Yeah, thanks, Nigel. Yeah, sorry if I miss a score or two here back and forth with the two tables going and by myself. I'm a bit out of it anyway, the way I'm still feeling. Everything's still a little wobbly. It is a double dip. It's $1,600. First place, $1,100. Second place for Ben and Eric. Ooh, Eric almost missed that. Used the whole pocket. Not going to like that on the 3-ball. This is tough. You gotta hit this and hope you leave the cue ball down on the bottom rail here somewhere, but it's going 3 rails, kicking the left-hand side. Or straight in the corner. Thanks, Kyle. No, that was awesome. It's, like I said, we didn't decide to enter till about 11 p.m. Monday night. Took the last TBA spot. Ted convinced us to play, saying you guys can win it. And we did. It was awesome. But it burnt me out yesterday. 15 hours with the no energy and how bad I'm still feeling. I pulled myself out of the 8-ball singles today. Yeah, we made $1,000 last night for the win. Not that I could care less about the money. I like that plaque saying first place, the Canadians. Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, it's going to be a big change in diet and everything I'm doing, so which is I'm looking at as a positive. Going to attempt to lose another 60 pounds by the end of August is my goal. Nice cut by Eric, and he gets the lucky 9 ball. Nope. Oh, I didn't even see the 5 hung. Hey, Pete, how you doing? And good morning to everybody that's tuning in. We just hit 200 viewers. Get everybody to click that share button. Keep it going. Yep. Advanced 8 ball. Nope. Do you want to bring me a tea? Yep. Oh, that's yours here too. Gail. Who's in the hot seat? Eric won the hot seat. Yep. That's the plan, Romeo. And it's a good kick in the ass that I needed, so I want to be around for a lot more years doing this, so we did this morning, Jim. We moved it with table 18, the one that's right behind. We changed it just and then re-leveled everything. Again, these are, as you can see, like plush carpets, right? So it does, they do settle. Ben pushed out with his jump cue. He was trying to push into the jump. He just said, I don't know if you could hear him when he came up. Maybe I should have used my shooting cue for that one. So he took his jump cue out because he figured Eric would give it right back to him. What a shot. But like Ben said, he might as well give you a ball in hand with that leave. 4-3, Ben. Yeah, sorry, guys. Again, head still spinning. So if I miss a score too, if you guys can help out, I appreciate it. Russ about to win. That makes it a little easier. I can concentrate on one table here. Second set, they just said if Ben wins, is a race to 2. They're not going to do a full race. Yeah, yeah. They both play at noon in their 8-ball matches, so they got an hour before they play 8-ball. So they just said if it goes to a double dip, if Ben wins this, they're only going to play a race to 2. Well, we'll take a look at the camera next, in between the next match. It's on autofocus, which is tough, and I know it's just a teeny bit turned to the left. You can see with the scoreboard that'll drive Grant crazy when he comes. Yep, Eric thought he was on the, he thought it was the 2 ball up here that he played. He messed up the ball. He just said, oh, unlucky. Kicked in by a couple balls into the corner. Whoa. Ooh, Eric rolled a little farther up table than he wanted there. Bank side or safety. Safe looks like. No, he's going full out. He just gifted Ben there because he could have dead hooked him behind the 9. And you do not want to gift Ben anything. Oh, he's a little straight here for that. He'd probably try to slow roll up short side. This will be a stretch. Nice shot. Yep, that's where I get belly hooked on those long ones like that. You'll see Eric play a combo on that 6 ball on the side. Do they split money often? Yeah, these guys are teammates and play all the time. I'm sure they got some sort of saver. But believe me, they both want that first place. First place plaque, be the Canadian champion. Hey, not too bad. Yeah, it's $500 difference plus a free entry here next year, so that's another couple $100. I don't know. That's between them, not for us to worry about. I think Eric's going to be hooked here. No, maybe not. Oh, Ben gets the lucky roll. Thanks, Rob. Jet setters should win everything they play in, but you never know. They'll be my favorite, but you never can tell. So on their team, they'll have Ben, Eric, Joe Spence, Stephen Holem, and Mark Vino for the 5. There's a lot of good players down in the East here. It's the their population they got here 10 times what we got out west. So, but we are very lucky in Calgary to have. I think if you look on the Fargo ratings, I think we got in Calgary or Alberta anyway. I think we got 20 of the top 50 players in Canada, somewhere around there, or between Calgary or Alberta and BC anyway. We got half of the top 50. How many teams in the A division? Everything will be on CompuSport, but teams 14 right now, with two that'll move up from the B division, I believe. So there'll be 16 teams in the A division. Race to 2, Eric. Going to 2 now? Oh, he beat you last night already. Okay, so Ben wins. I guess they did. Yeah. Yeah. So that was the second set, they said. Ben wins. So, guys, congratulations, Ben. Yeah, 8-ball for these guys starts in 40 minutes. So we'll reset, guys, and we'll be back with some 8-ball matches. Probably at noon, I think, is the next matches on these tables. So have a little bit of a break, and we'll be back with the 8-ball. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be back with the next matches within the hour.